Do you know who Carolyn Dunham is?
No, ma'am, I don't.
She was the woman who said that Emmett Till looked at her the wrong way or said something to her. The way you did Jamaal Bowman when you were on the steps of the Capitol talking about gun violence.
You can leave.
Why would you be quiet, please? I have the right to say what I want to say. I think you're reckless. I think you're reckless. You had no business saying, oh, he's so big. Oh, I feel so like he's going to hurt me. That's the same thing Carolyn Dunham said that got Emmett Till killed, and that was reckless. And you did a reckless thing. And if anything happens to Jamaal Bowman, it's going to be on your hands.
Well, let me ask you, were you in New York City when he stood outside my car and he came there? No, it's my turn. No, ma'am, it's my turn. And he brought a crowd around me. Were you there? No, you were not in New York City when that happened. It's on video. It's on video, and you may watch the video, and you can see how he cussed. Ma'am, it's my turn. It's my turn. I listen to you. So that's wrong. This isn't about skin color, and I refuse for you to do that. No, this is not about skin color. This is about respect, and this is about standing up for what's right. I do want to say it's right to listen to one another, though. I hate this arguing that's happened, but it's right to listen to one another. So, all right. All right, you guys, thank you so much.
The woman who confronted Marjorie Taylor Greene is 100% right there. Marjorie Taylor Greene's description of how Jamaal Bowman approached her and was invading her space is exactly one of the reasons why a person like Emmett Till was killed, because a white woman falsely accused him of invading her space, which led to his lynching. This type of behavior happens to black and brown men every day in this country. So the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene's audience, who, mind you, barely let this woman speak in the first place, pretty much very clearly saying, we're racist, we know it, you're a black woman, oh, your point of view is ridiculous. Because she was literally 10 seconds into saying what she needed to, and she was already being interrupted and told to be quiet. So already you understand the situation, right? You've got Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is the representative of white Christian nationalism. Her audience knows this. They know that they're Christian fascists. They know that they're racist. And so, of course, what do when a black woman stands up and speaks truth to power to Marjorie Taylor Greene? Of course they just drown her out. It's so symbolic and indicative of what these mega morons do to black and brown voices in this country every day. What their goal is to impose this whiteness on America and to try to embolden these white Christian nationalists. And so that might work in places like Georgia, in Marjorie Taylor Greene's gerrymandered, racist, MAGA district. It might work. But every time you have Marjorie Taylor Greene going out to a city where you have real America, where it's diverse, and you've got people of every different background and color and race and religion, then you get scenes like Marjorie Taylor Greene was talking about, where Jamaal Bowman, she claims Jamaal Bowman brought a crowd around her car. And Marjorie Taylor Greene was in New York trying to protest the indictment of Donald Trump, and she got a few words out before New Yorkers literally shouted her down, brought whistles and blew whistles so that she couldn't speak. She fled. Jamaal Bowman didn't bring a crowd. Marjorie Taylor Greene brought the crowd. Her ignorance, her white Christian nationalism brought the crowd of New Yorkers to say, get out of here. This is not acceptable here. You can do this, and you can have your small audience of your district, your voters, right? Your racist white voters. They might love you, Marjorie, but in real America, doesn't play. So a lot of people, are kind of guessing that Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to climb this ladder to be maybe Donald Trump's VP. Be my guest, Marjorie. Be my guest, because political pendulums swing. And if you try to bring that white nationalist junk to the national stage with Donald Trump, who's already there, go ahead, because the pendulum's going to swing, and we're going to elevate people like that woman who confronted you. We're going to elevate them even more, right? It's why Barack Obama got elected. George Bush, he was pushing that kind of white Christian agenda on people, the war agenda, and we didn't want any of it. And so the pendulum swung to Barack Obama, who was one of the best presidents the United States has ever seen. So be my guest, Marge. You might think that you're going to just push through this white nationalist agenda and you're just going to steamroll everybody. That's not how this country works. That's not how these politics work. So Marge, we're seeing that moments like this, this represents what's going to happen to you if you try to get up on the national stage, right? Because you've said so many disgusting things and so many kind of hateful, baity things, trying to piss off, the woke America, the leftists, the liberals in the country. You've said so much that's so disgusting that we will show up to your events, and you will be questioned, you will be shouted down, and it will be the most embarrassing run for, say, you do run for vice president. It would be the most embarrassing vice presidential run we have ever seen in this country. So, Marge, be my guest, because events like this, instances like this, are going to continue to happen.